throughout the whole year, we're always doing stuff, whether it's in school or whether it's during the summer where we're just hanging out with our friends and stuff. So throughout the whole school year, we like have to go to work, be studying, doing homework, putting time in the lab hours. And then when summer comes along, we like to have fun and just screw everything, maybe get a little like summer job or something, and just have fun with your friends and barbecues with your families, or just going out and partying all summer. So within that time, we all create memories of when, I don't know, we went out and got drunk, or when our families were bonding throughout the summer. And during school, and we're like, damn, dude, I can't believe I went to class unprepared and I got like a good grade on that speech that I gave. The quote that I picked says, "Winter must be cold for those with no warm memories." So with that said, you could, if you didn't do anything throughout the whole time, like during the winter when you're supposed to be just kind of hanging out, like you can't really reflect on things that you did in the past. And with that said, you might want to go out and have some fun and just mellow out throughout the whole year, because it's going to be a long one.
Only play like 2 matches. So weird. I had fries though. I was waiting like 15 hours. So cool. I never waited in life for a game. I got out of work at 11:30. No, they were doing a fight club.
First rule about fight club, don't talk about fight club.
You know they use the fight club. You know those things they use in the coffee for that they have to grab his face. Yeah, just them. Okay. Check out the pictures. CGI. This is all CGI. You can name yourself as a pastry, as a dessert with dessert. Describe yourself. You be
All right, Joel, lose the hat at the start of the speech. That's probably a good idea. I couldn't really tell exactly what you were saying at the beginning in the attention device. I couldn't tell exactly what the whole point was in that opening section before you actually get to the quote. It felt a little bit like you're wandering around there, and ultimately, when you get to the quote, it sounds like you're kind of agreeing that it's important to have something to remember, that those are the things that matter the most. And I thought that that's a reasonable point of view to have on the topic, but there's not really much follow-through on it after you get to the quote and the point of view. You don't structure any supporting ideas. Like I said, you were rambling a little bit in the opening in the attention device, and I think that I got some hint of what you were trying to suggest there, but there's no pattern of development. It feels a little abstract as you're going through it. I did think that you made a nice transition to the quote during the speech. You have pretty good audience contact. Like I said, there's no discernible pattern in what you're talking about. Your voice is okay. It projects reasonably well, but I do think you kind of stay in the same range, and you need to have a little bit more variety in your tone to make it a more interesting kind of speech. There are a few indicators while you're speaking. Your facial expressions, nothing dramatic, but I didn't see anything that was problematic and indicated anxiety either. Like I said, it seemed like your audience contact was pretty solid. You only spoke about 1 minute and 30 seconds, so it's a little bit tough to make assessment on some things. Like I said, there was no obvious sign of anxiety except maybe the rambling first few sentences. Once you got to the topic, I thought you were a little bit more focused, but it felt very much at the end of the speech like you stopped just as you were getting started on things, and that's a little unfortunate because it leaves an incomplete feeling for the audience. Merci.